Rule number 4. GKC. So-called throat sound. It comes from throat. It comes from your throat. Okay? They're interchangeable to make words in the family. For example, ankle is part of your feet. Join your leg. It look like angle. KG, interchangeable. A corn seed is called kernel. A corn got many kernels on the surface. Therefore, kernel comes from corn. K and C interchangeable. The O in corn become E in kernel. And if you got an EL in the back of the word, it means little. Little corn seed. Let's take a look at another family. Sneak comes from snake. You just change EA to A. If someone walks like a snake without making sound or being noticed, he sneaks. Sneak is closely related to smuggle. When a person sneaks into a place with illegal goods, he smuggle. N and M are the same thing. EA in sneak become U in smuggle. And K in sneak become G in smuggle. GKC are interchangeable. Smuggling drug into a country is a serious crime. Okay, another family. To slow down while driving a car, you have to step on the brake. It breaks the speed and slow your car down. Therefore, brake comes from brake. As you can see, EA become A. To wreck a ship means breaking or destroying it. Wreck comes from break. W in wreck comes from B in break. BPFV are interchangeable, and V and W are the same. Therefore, B become V, then equal to W. And CK in wreck come from single K in break. CKG are interchangeable. However, to break a law or rule is to infringe it. Infringe also comes from break. Break law, therefore we say. The F in fringe comes from B in break. Then ignore N because N often weakens. And G in fringe comes from K in break. GKC interchangeable. If you break your bone in the accident, you have a bone fracture. FRAC come from break. F and B, BPFV, interchangeable, right? And the C come from K in break. Glass is fragile because it breaks easily. FRAG also come from break. F come from B in break. G in fragile come from K in break. So don't forget, GKC, they are interchangeable.